working with, but did they use the hall pass, or do we not know?
That's what we don't know. I wonder if it was insinuated, but we don't know.
I mean, that's the thing, though. When you have a hall pass, like, it's not expected that you would be around that person. Like, it's supposed to be someone you can't actually touch.
Right, are you allowed to have a hall pass if you're a celebrity? Because you might actually meet the other celebrity.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
exactly.
I mean, and they're not married anymore, so maybe they did use the hall pass.
Let me just ask, how serious is the hall pass discussion in your respective relationships? Like, if
We've
you
actually
truly,
never had that conversation.
you haven't had the hall pass
I haven't
conversation.
had that conversation. But I'm going to tell you who it'd be right now. Beyonce! I just want to cuddle with Beyonce. We can hold hands. Hold my hand, Chip. Okay. We can hold hands. We can do each other's hair.
You would do anything to spend time with
We
Beyonce.
can have braiding parties. We can have a sleepover. It would be amazing.
I don't think that's how a hall pass works.
Yeah,
Phoebe.
not how it was described to me anyways.
Oh,
Yeah. How
okay.
about you? Who's your hall pass?
Live TV. I don't have a hall pass in the way that we're talking about it, but I do have a celebrity crush.
Okay.
Okay.
Someone almost like your Beyonce that I would just love to hang out with.
Yes.
Emma
Who?
Stone.
Okay.
You guys know
Oh,
Emma
wow,
Stone?
of course.
I just think she would be a riot. Like, to just go to a bar and
Okay, you
shoot
guys
it.
She's
really
fun. I
don't
like her.
understand the hall pass.
No, yeah.
You just want to braid Beyonce's hair. You want to go to a bar with Emma Stone. Guys, this
Feels
hall
right.
pass means
Okay.
you get a one-night
Shows
stand
has
with
done,
the
Danielle.
celebrity.
Who are your
Please.
one-night stands with?
Okay, Idris Elba.
Okay, that's a good
Channing
one.
She's got
Tatum.
a
That's
list.
an okay one.
Larry David. Don't make fun of me.
Larry David.
Who else? I think I used to put Nick Jonas in there, but then I interviewed him and it was like, meh,
Nah.
not so good. Yeah, I mean, there's a ton. Celebrities are hot. It's part of the reason they're a celebrity,
Oh.
right?
Larry David.
Yeah. He's probably at the top of the list.
Wow.
Really?
No one makes me laugh like Larry
Danielle.
David. No one makes me laugh like him.
It's like that Seinfeld thing. I don't know if you guys ever saw that episode with the gymnast and Seinfeld, like the idea of, oh, the gymnast is the epitome of man to woman, and the Russian gymnast was like, in Russia, it is the comedian that, no?
Yeah,
no? Nobody?
no. But Seinfeld is on the U, so we can watch that episode right here.
Boom.
Do
Hey.
you guys answer the phone anymore?
I do answer the phone, but there are several times where I don't answer the phone. So for me, it always depends. I totally agree with this. It is ruining our social life. So first of all, we know so much about people's lives on social media. I could just check in, oh, I know you're okay. Keep scrolling. But also, like, you need to set up an appointment if you want to talk to me. Don't think you could just call. It's invasive.
I'll tell you.
That's part of the article. Quickly,
Yeah.
the person writing it was saying like they got a phone call and they were thinking like, oh, why are they calling me?
There are, for me, a select few people that I still very much talk to on the phone.
Yes.
However, everyone else, for me, it's like, oh my gosh, it must be an emergency. And I answer it right away. And, oh, hey, Chip, how's it going? Oh, hi, what's wrong? What's up? And no, they're just calling to talk.
So you immediately think something is wrong. If
I
somebody
do,
calls.
because it is such a rarity now, at least in my life, in
That's
social
so
circles.
interesting.
I feel like if I miss your phone call, like I really want you to follow up with a text. So I know how urgent is this. Do I need to respond right
Yes.
away, or can this wait till tomorrow or later this evening, a more convenient time?
Have you ever had someone call twice, like back to back?
Yeah, which
Yeah,
makes me think
my
it's something
mother,
wrong.
Right.
she calls 12 times until I answer.
Well, moms get a pass. Moms kind of get a pass.
So I feel like I've gotten almost more socially awkward on the phone because I don't have practice. I don't do it very
wow.
often. I love FaceTiming. Do you guys FaceTime?
No.
Not a lot. Sometimes with my best friends because they live out of state. So yeah, sometimes.
That's like my only thing. That's,
But that's
now
a
I
text.
really do.
Text me first to let me know, are you available? Am I available? Do we have 15 minutes for this?
You set up
Let's
a date
do it.
to FaceTime or call.
Yeah. Is my
Noted.
hair looking right? Hey.
All right, noted. So next up, according to a recent Pop Sugar article, here are 4 reasons you shouldn't tell people what you're naming your baby before the birth. They are, number 1, it's a fun surprise. Number 2, there's no room for commentary. Number 3, you might be a little superstitious. And number 4, you're worried someone will steal it. Ooh.
Is that a real thing?
Still in the baby name? Oh my
Does that happen?
gosh.
I mean, on Friends
Like-
it happened. Rachel stole Monica's name for her baby.
Because that's real life.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, do you have kids?
No
Chip?
kids.
No
No
kids.
kids.
That commentary thing is real. Now I get this. So Actually, I have to apologize because I did this to someone in this building who's preggers. And I was like, oh, give me a name that you're not using. And because she was like, we're going to keep the name a secret. And I was like, well, you just give me a name, any name that you thought about. And she told me the name. And what did I do? I gave her my whole opinion on the name. She didn't even ask me.
Felicia.
Sorry to that person that works here. She didn't even ask me. And I totally volunteered my opinion. I think this is a good idea. Like, just keep it to yourself. Why does she need my opinion on her baby name?
But it's kind of fun to know, right?
Yeah,
like,
it is. I really wanted to know.
As
So,
an outsider, I want to know.
We don't have kids, but we have very good friends. They actually kept the sex and the name a surprise to themselves even. Until day of. So they had 2 names because they weren't sure, what was going to come out.
See, I don't like that because I need to prepare. If I'm having a boy or a girl, like I need to get the house ready. I need to get whatever color scheme I'm going to do. Like I need to plan.
So everybody associates names with different things, right? Like I have people that I grew up with in grade school that maybe like their name is great, like Harley, right? Like that's a cool
a nice name.
But I could never name my kid Harley because there was a Harley growing up that like, was like the funny kid in class that would always act out. And so like I have that association. Do you
Isn't
guys
that
do
crazy
that?
how you had your own experience, like change your perception of a different name? So I would want to get this figured out beforehand because I'm concerned that I'm gonna get this baby and I'm gonna be like 6 days in, still no name. Like I'm too indecisive. Like I need to pray about it. I need to meditate about it.
Felicia, you don't need to pray. You're gonna name it Beyonce.
I'm gonna be 2 weeks in. My baby's not gonna have a name yet.
Do you have names that you talk about with your wife?
We literally yesterday are having this conversation.
What?
So what did we come
we
up
don't
with?
have
Give us
time for
names,
this.
Chip.
No, because maybe there's another conversation that's going to happen soon too.
Chip
But,
Jr. What?
No, what? You don't want people out there to steal your baby name.
That's exactly it.
Okay.
For the baby we don't know if we're having or not.
All right. Tell us the name, Chip.
Nope.
All right.